and welcome back to the viewing list. Today I am finally doing my January and February wrap-up. This isn't going to be a typical reading wrap-up because I'm including all the things that I've read and watched during the months of January and February. Let's just get straight on into January. So in January I read 2 books and they were both from the same series and they were both mangas, so it's not like it was a big amount of reading. I don't know what's happened, but I guess I'm just gonna have to slowly ease myself into reading again. So yes, I picked up volume 3 and 4 of Skip Beat. I can't remember the author's name right now, but I'm gonna have a picture here because I've somehow lost my copy in the sea of clothes that I have over to my left. Let's not even go there. It's just a complete mess. I'm not gonna dive into it to look for the book, so I'm just gonna have a picture right here. If you don't know, Skip Beat is a manga all about this girl who is seeking revenge on her childhood friend after he betrayed her in a really bad way. So she kind of enters into show business because he's like the newest, hottest star right now at the moment, and she wants to beat him and get revenge for all the things that he's put her through. And the manga series follows the chaos that happens after that. I absolutely loved it. I think I would give both of them 5 stars. Absolutely loved them. I would highly recommend it to anyone who is new to mangas. I am new to mangas as well, and I'm really enjoying it. So I think you guys might enjoy it too. Yes. There's also an anime of it if you'd like to look at it instead of reading it. But I haven't watched the entire anime, so I'm just real sucky at watching stuff and reading stuff. Whatever. Eventually I'll get to it and I'll finish it. So I watched 2 movies in January. One was Bird Box, which is an adaptation of a book, but I've never read the book. Obviously, you could have guessed that already. I didn't read the book, and I kind of semi-enjoyed the film. This one is all about, this lady who is trying to save her kids in a world where if you take off your blindfold, it's like you're committing suicide because there are these aliens. No, I don't think it's aliens. Actually, we have no idea what it is that's on the planet because we never see it. But there are these things that are kind of hunting humans, and the way it hunts is by getting into your brain and messing with your mind. But first you have to actually see it, and then you lose your mind. So throughout the entire movie, our main character is going around with this blindfold. And I was just thinking that if I was put into this situation, I'd probably die within the first 5 minutes. Because let's face it, I cannot move around with a blindfold. Yeah. I really enjoyed it, I guess. I didn't give it a high rating. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars because it was alright. It's not my favorite show ever. Not my favorite thing in the world, but it wasn't terrible, so it's sitting right there in the middle on my rating scale. I don't know why it took me so long to finish that sentence. Yes, so The second thing I watched was The Fifth Wave. And The Fifth Wave is also adapted from a book, if you didn't know, so I'm guessing I'm going well with the book to movie adaptations. I watch these things on Netflix, by the way, because I don't go to the cinema and I don't watch DVDs, so I watch them on Netflix. And The Fifth Wave, I guess I didn't enjoy as much as I thought I would, because I've heard so many good things about the book and I've not really heard many things about the movie. So I watched it out of curiosity, and I sad to say that it kind of disappointed me because it was meh, is what I want to say. Because I think I enjoyed Bird Box more than I enjoyed The Fifth Wave, and that's saying something. So yeah, it was kind of predictable, and so I knew what was gonna happen, and I just knew it. Overall, I felt like I probably could have lived without seeing this movie. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars because it was just meh. I could have watched something else. And now I have like no motivation to continue. And not continue. I don't think there's gonna be a second movie. But like, I have no motivation to actually read the book after watching the movie. Same goes for Bird Box. I don't feel like I need to read the books now. You can tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Should I pick up these books or should I just like move on with my life? So in January, I also watched 2 K-dramas. Did I watch 2 K-dramas? I feel like it's 2 K-dramas. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's just 2. I watched Memories of the Alhambra, which I really enjoyed. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 stars, which is like really high on my list. And it's basically about this guy who is a CEO of a gaming company, and he flies all the way to Spain because of a call that he got in the middle of the night that kind of hooked him in, because this person was the creator of a video game, like a reality game. What's a reality game? Virtual reality video game. Like, you're actually in the game in real life using glasses. So, well, not glasses, it's actually contact lenses. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. Of course, it's not just about him flying all the way to Spain, it's about all the things that happened after and the chaos of all the characters interacting in such a unique way. Like, they each have their own stories, and their own stories are all pretty deep, if I have to say so. It's pretty deep. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like, I haven't been able to complete a drama in ages, but this one I actually watched all the way through. I absolutely loved it. And I would highly recommend it to anyone at all who's interested in like sci-fi and and gaming and like characters dealing with mental issues, because our main character definitely is kind of on the edge of sane and insane. I think that's like how mysterious he is. Like, I'm not even sure if he's insane or sane. Enough said. Then I also completed Children of Nobody, which I watched because N acted on it, and he finally had kind of a main role. I'm not going to reveal what his role is, but he's definitely more present in this drama than he was in any of the previous dramas I've seen him in. He's great, and I'm gonna continue watching any dramas of Anne Axon because I love him and I love Vix, and I'm gonna support him. So Children of Nobody is about this police officer coming together with a psychologist in order to solve crimes, but more specifically it's like a series of crimes that are all linked together, and they're trying to solve it basically, but it's more difficult than you would think because the person is going around killing people, and like what links them exactly, it's difficult to like know. Like they can't really pinpoint an exact motive until like a few episodes in, so you've got to watch a few episodes before you kind of like link everything together. It was really interesting, and I gave this one a 10 out of 10 stars because I absolutely loved it. It's probably going to be on my best of 2019 list at the end of the year. I'm not sure if there's anything that can top this one, actually. So yeah. Those are the things I watched and read in January. Moving on to February, I actually read some stuff in February. Yes, surprising. Yes, I know. Okay, so the first thing I completed was Wing and Claw, Forest of Wonders by Linda Sue Park. This is a middle grade book about a boy who's training to be an apothecary, which is kind of like a healer, or like someone who deals in medicines mostly. Of course, their apothecary things can actually be used for different in different situations, but in this book, our main character is studying to become an apothecary, like his parents and his family, because it's a family business. And he discovers an injured bat one day, and he's determined to heal it. But in order to do so, he has to go to the forest to collect a certain ingredient, and the forest is dangerous. Let's just say that. The forest is dangerous. And there are certain things that happen after that. I'm trying not to spoil you because I'm not sure what I can say in order to describe this book, but it's a really good one. I really enjoyed it. I think I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars, mostly because I can't wait to read the second one, and usually that doesn't happen when I conclude the first book in a series. Sometimes I just don't feel like continuing. But this one I really can't wait to read the second one, and I also ordered it like right away. So I'm glad. So glad it's on its way to me, and I can continue the series really soon. It's actually a trilogy, so there are only 3 books. I feel like I'm talking really quickly. Yeah, so if you haven't read this one yet, I really highly suggest it. It's really good. It's a quick read. It took me a while because I was reading really slowly, but I think if you're a quick reader, you'll probably read this in like a day or something. So yeah, definitely one to pick up if you haven't already. Okay, so the next 2 are mangas because I find that my reading tastes are kind of going more in the manga direction these days. I'm enjoying mangas more than actual reading. Don't know why that is, probably because I'm lazy now. I don't even know. Hopefully it's not because I'm lazy and I'm just gonna get back into the groove of things soon. Anyways, so the next thing I picked up was The Demon Prince of Momochi House, Volume 1 by Aya Shouto. And this one is about a girl who inherits a house when she's 16 years old, and she goes to live in the house, but when she arrives there, she discovers that she has some squatters, and they are not all human. Yes. I really enjoyed it. I think I would give this 5 out of 5 stars. It's only the first volume, and I don't know how many volumes there are in the series, but I'm really looking forward to continuing. My bank book is probably going to be crying because there are so many things I just want to continue reading. I'm going to have to control my impulse to buy all things. Yes, so if you haven't picked up a manga yet, this one is really quick one to pick up. I think it's really easy to read. It's really easy to read and quick to fly through. I read this in one sitting. So yes, you can all definitely read this if you picked it up. Then the next and last thing I read in February is Ao Haru Ride by Ao. Can't pronounce that surname, but I'm gonna try. Ayo Sakisaka. And this one is like a coming of age youth story about this girl who doesn't like guys, except the one guy that she actually likes, and he's different from all the other guys that she's ever been around, but he moves away before anything can develop between them, and so she's heartbroken naturally. But years later they encounter each other again, and they're both very different people now, and I'm guessing it's gonna be about like the struggle to maintain their friendship and the things that they get into from now on after this meeting. It's a really light, quick read. I would say it's really light, quick read. I'm looking forward to continuing with it. It's also an anime, but I haven't seen the anime yet. I'm probably gonna wait until I finish the mangas before I watch the anime. Don't quote me on that, because I'm really eager to see the anime after reading the first volume of this manga. So yeah, these are all the things that I read. So I didn't watch anything, I didn't complete watching anything in the month of February, mostly because I've been super busy, stressing myself out about nothing, stress and anxiety and all that. So I haven't actually completed watching anything. I'm kind of disappointed. But oh well. I have a lot of plans for March, so fingers crossed that I get to do all the things and complete all the things that I have upcoming. Okay, so drop me a comment down below and tell me what have you guys been reading or watching this month. Don't forget to leave a like if you like this type of video, because I'm still kind of iffy about if I want to do wrap-ups or not. So drop me a like if you like it, so I know that I can continue with these and you guys will be interested. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you'd like to keep up with my reading journey. I don't know what that was. Yes, anyway, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. I will see you guys in the next one, which will probably be very soon, if I can stick to my schedule. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.